What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, Little Benji, and I'm coming at you today. The top 20 YouTuber list. On YouTube, there's been this thing floating around of YouTubers playing basketball and how they would stack up against other YouTubers. Most of the lists are inaccurate, you know what I mean? Because one, I'm not on them. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, but I would kill your favorite YouTuber. But I'm not gonna put myself out there like that right now, cause you know I'm just getting started. If anybody doesn't want to play me though, you can get dropped off. But that's whatever. That's whatever. That's whatever. What's whatever. There's a couple YouTubers I would like to add to this list, but I can't for certain reasons, such as like KD, the Professor, Jeremy Lin. Those guys technically have YouTube channels, but they're not really YouTubers. They're in the NBA, or they play professionally. So I don't want to add them to this list. Other guys, such as like Dre Baldwin and other how-to type channels, I want to put them in this. I wanted to put Fomer Simpson in this too, but I don't have any recent footage of him to really look at, so I didn't really want to stack him up against anybody else because I didn't know what he's looking like now, and I understand he's been through some injuries, so I'm not going to add him to the list. I'm not going to add Jock Slade either, also known as Cousteau, simply because he is very old. I mean, the dude is really old. I see him at sneaker games and stuff like that, and he's barely getting up and down the court anymore, so I'm just not going to add him to this list right now because no, I'm just not doing it. Let's get into what we all been waiting for, the top 20 YouTubers list. Number 20 may make y'all mad. He may not be on a lot of y'all lists, but that is Flight Reacts. Dude is a troll, but he's still better than, I think, a lot of YouTubers. He's pretty trash though. I don't know how he snuck into my list. If you put Flight on your team, if he sticks to the role of just being a hype man, like, you can't really lose. And I think if you do look at most of Flight's videos where he is on a team with somebody else, he doesn't really lose. So y'all can call him a walking L, but he's an epitome of a great teammate. Y'all see this man after he scores? Like, how can you lose when somebody's getting that hype after they get a bucket or a defensive stop? I mean, really? You can't lose. So I gotta put Flight on the list. That's very simple. At number 19, I got BRAWADIS. BRAWADIS, he's kind of a bucket, man. BRAWADIS, I think, is also a good teammate. Gonna give you the ball if you ask for it. You know what I mean? If he's on my team, he's gonna let me ISO the entire game. So, and he's gonna try to go get the rebound for me. So I think, why not put him on your team? Of course. And I wanted to put him higher, but as many times as it took me to say his name correctly, I had to drop him down a couple spots. Whatever. At number 18, I've got Pontiac made DDG.
It's DDG. I don't know no SKT.
The dude's not a hooper, but the dude is like killing the game, really. We're at 19. He's got the car with the butterfly though. He's got the BMW i8, neck iced out, looking like P. He's dropping these diss tracks, straight flames. I mean, really. So that right there, I think, boosts a lot of his attributes on the court. I would say though that him playing against Flight would be in a completely entertaining game, but I would definitely think DDG would come with a W simply because as soon as they check the ball up, Flight is going to be gassed. His stamina levels are very low, so I think the DDG, just simply that alone, will get him a W. And I think he's a sleeper because he's an instant spark plug. I mean, from what I've seen, he starts off the games very, very hot. He's just terrible closer, but that's alright because if he's on my team, I will do the closing for him. So I think, for sure, he's going to be that spark plug that you need coming off the bench and getting buckets. Now, Los POLLOS is coming in at number 16. And I almost didn't do it, but I had to show love because I can't even flex. The dude is a knockdown shooter. Even though that's all he does is shoot threes. Literally, if the dude takes to the rack, he's probably gonna step it out and shoot a three anyways. This dude's defense is freaking terrible. He let NIGHTWING almost beat him, but I can't flex. I mean, he plays hard. Even though he doesn't play hard, he has a will to win. That he will do anything, and that involves cheating in order to win. And that's why I think he's this high on the list, is because he will do anything for winning. And I think definitely if you're in an open gym setting, you need a cheater on your team. Coming at number 16 is Nightwing. Let us do shoe reviews, everything, but dude can hoop a little bit, I think. He's not bad. I mean, against the, like, what is he? I don't know. He plays against, he's like maybe like 5'7". He plays against like dudes that are like shorter than him, but he gets buckets against them, kind of, sort of. Does he still wear the shooting sleeve? I didn't get to watch any of his recent videos, so I'm not sure if he still wears the shooting sleeve. If he does wear the shooting sleeve, then I gotta keep him out here at the spot. If he does not wear the shooting sleeve anymore, I gotta switch him up to somebody else. But I mean, dude isn't bad. But I mean, he's not a hooper either. He just, you know, does in his free time, gets buckets. Number 15, I got CJSO. He's not very good. Kind of trash. But think of it from my perspective. Say you've got him and the people that are below him on the list walking into the gym. Nightwing, Los Pollos, BRAWADIS, Flight, and DDG. And then you got CJSO walking into the gym. Who of that group, just with no prior history or no prior knowledge of them, you're gonna pick up CJSO. I mean, dude's like 6'2", 6'3". He's got a little size to him, you know what I mean? And he has that swag about him that you can just like, yeah, this dude, he played in the NBA. And then when y'all lace up and actually, you know, the ball starts bouncing, you're probably gonna find out that you're very wrong. If he played the game the right way, and by that I mean the guys under him, if you pretty much just post them up, take them to the cup, he should win against every one of them because he has the look. I gotta sign him. It's all about the look. Then right above him at number 14, I got TD Presents. TD Presents, if you don't know, he's living in a big old house with LSK and Jesser. He's tough. Kind of. He's got, you know, I mean, you can tell he knows what he's doing, man. He's got the IQ. He's got a jumper. So, you know, if he's on, I'm definitely gonna scoop him and put him on my team. For sure, if he's on. If he's not, I don't know what else he brings to the court for you. He's got a little bit of size. He can drive a little bit to the rim. He appears to be very unathletic. He does seem to struggle with creating his own shot. But I do think he could individually beat the rest of these guys, and I definitely would pick him up if I saw him before the rest of these guys, because I understand that he could bring to the court, kick it out, he's gonna shoot it. Number 13, I got PrettyboyFredo. Alright, I understand he doesn't really care about this basketball stuff. He does it simply for entertainment, but that boy got a little jumper, man. If he gets hot, it's over. Literally, he's like he's throwing it into an ocean. And he'll give you buckets with the hat on. His gear, you know what I mean, his Mike Park gear is official. I gotta put him above the rest of these guys. And I would say him and TD are like almost neck and neck, but what gave me the edge to Fredo was just how this dude can really catch fire. And he seems like he has a little bit more athleticism than TD does. Alright. Now we'll get into some of the dudes that are a little bit reasonable. At number 12, I got Cash Nasty. Before this, I almost put the dude really high on the list. But then I had to really watch his videos and really step back and think. Against a lot of these subscribers and some of these other YouTubers, he looks like he might be pretty good. But then I had to really think about it. And after I saw the video of him playing against the Balls Life All-Americans, and don't get me wrong, they are All-Americans for a reason. They are high schoolers though. There's hundreds of Cash Nasties. You go to your local gym anytime for some pickup, you're gonna see a Cash Nasty. Just the average dude that just plays hard. You just pick him on your team because you know he's gonna pass you the ball every time and just play defense and give you rebounds. That's who you gonna pick up, Cash Nasty. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, his little one-on-one record, his little 2-on-2 record is nice and all, but he's not. So, yeah. Number 12. I mean, number 12 not bad though. This is a nice list. It's a tough list. Number 11, we've got JESSERTHELAZER. I had a debate with him and Cash Nasty trying to figure out where they was gonna go. I understand that Cash did beat Jesser, but they keep saying that Jesser beat Cash too. The thing, I wanted to put Jesser a little bit higher on the list too. But then I remember how badly a lot of these high school players were doing him in. I couldn't do it to myself. I felt sorry for the man. And don't get me wrong, a lot of these players are very good. And just dang, man, like the disrespect levels were very high. Don't get me wrong though, Jesser's got a nice little game though. I mean, if he was actually playing for real, I think, you know, he's definitely tougher than like anybody else on this list. It's under him. I mean, he's got a mid-range game. He can shoot it. Can finish a little bit. He can create for himself. I think Jesser's alright. You know, he just has no self-respect. Anything for the views though. Get your money.
Slam dunk. We crossed over, then we slam dunk. Crossover. Michael Jordan 6 rings make me slam dunk. Drink no whiskey with the chickens, I'm a slam dunk. Hit on with the pump, I call that.